Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome everyone to the 7th episode of the Monk's Life Story. Today, again, is Wednesday on the 20th of October. We are approaching the third week of October. And as a monk, we are very excited because tomorrow is the last day of the rain retreat. Unbelievable. We have come to 90 days of staying at one place. So we enter the rain retreat 90 days back, and then tomorrow is the last day that monks require to stay at one place according to the Vinaya. Okay, for myself, this is my 15th rain retreat in my monk's life. And there's a lot of things happening in this rain retreat. We have a chance to enter the rain retreat, in Chiang Mai, on top of the mountain in Pa Phe, Thailand. It's such a wonderful place and it's such a wonderful weather throughout the past 90 days. And tomorrow is the last day, unbelievably fast. So I feel like I just entered the rain retreat a couple of days ago. And here we go. Now, the journey is ended, but it doesn't mean that the training stopped here. Okay, as a journey of a monk's life, the journey of spiritual life, as a Buddhist monk, okay, we move on to something else. After the rain retreat, then there are something else waiting for us. Now, monks are free to travel. We can go travel, locally, overseas, to do whatever we need to do. But again, we're still in the time of pandemic COVID-19. So we prefer to continue practice meditation and, perhaps stay here in the north of Thailand to enjoy the winter time is coming next month. Okay, now we start seeing less and less rain and it shifts toward winter season. November, December, January, February. These are, probably one of the best timing in Thailand to enjoy meditation and do a lot of things because the weather is so nice. Again, welcome everyone, okay, to this Zoom meeting. It's the 7th episode of the Monk's Life Story, and my name is Luang Pi Narongchai, or Venerable Narongchai. I am the person in charge of the Monk's Life project. As you have been following this series of Zoom meeting, I have been providing the story of the Monk's Life and the Monk's Life project. We have been providing ordination and training 5 batches this year, and this month, October, is the last batch of ordination and training. We have 10 participants from 8 countries. I cannot promise anything about next, so that's why we are so excited, because this is the last batch and also the end of the rain retreat. So next, start from the day after tomorrow onward, now we are free, okay, to plan our life, to travel, to do a lot of things as we are supposed to be doing. I'm looking forward for that. As you are here, you are at the right place, okay? Whether you are Buddhist or non-Buddhist, we will spend the next 15-20 minutes meditating together, so you will have a chance to learn about meditation and practice meditation together. And after that, okay, Luang Pi will share with you the story of the monk's life. And tonight we will talk about the alms round and the meaning of Bhikkhu, meaning of monk. What is alms round? And and something that maybe surprising you, that this is how monks live. As all of us, we have been born, okay, in this lifetime. We don't know where we come from, and we have no idea where we'll be going after we die. So life starts from point A and moving toward point B. A is the day that we born, and B is the time or the point that we passed. Okay, so now we on this journey. We don't know when it's going to be ended of this life journey, but the ending coming for sure. So we should set some goal, then we can live life more purposefully. Okay, and this is some of the wisdom from the Buddha that give us some framework of what should be looking for. So there are some things that we call most basic human desire. So maybe you can reflect on something, on these 4 things. The first one, this is what everyone is looking for: physical wealth, financial wealth. Is that something that you are looking for as well? Not for the monks though. As a lay people, okay, we live like life has expenses. Every lifetime that we born, we have to eat, we have to buy clothes, we have to go to school, we have to do a lot of things, and that involves making money, living good life financially. So it's good to set goal, work on your financial goal, material goal. Okay, if you are single, that may be one goal. If you're getting married or planning to get married or have kids, that's another goal that you should add on. Okay, because well, it's a good foundation, good starting point, okay, of having good life. If today you are financially free, then you have more time to do something else worthwhile, something that you really want to do. A lot of people in this world, spending time, on a daily basis for their whole life, just try to make a living, go find food, go work hard, okay, get some food, pay the bill, and raise the children, and that's pretty much 80-90% of their life, just try to survive. So this is one thing that we can look at. Okay, set some goal in terms of accumulating wealth. There's nothing wrong with being rich. Okay. The Buddha did not reject materialism, but he suggests that you should set some goal and consume wealth mindfully, okay, and wisely. And the second thing that a lot of people are looking for in life is to have not only have a good credibility, being a good man, good boyfriend, good husband, good boss, okay, good credibility, because we're not alone in the society. We live with a lot of people around us, people above us, people underneath us, like your subordinate, people, your friends, your co-worker, your teacher, your father, mother. So in this sixth direction, we should maintain good relationship of everyone that we know. Everywhere we go, we shouldn't have any enemy, basically. Have good relationship, okay, then we can have happy life. Fame, not only credibility, it's about having good relationship with people around you. So you would be very lucky, okay, if you have good friends around you and they're always there to support you. And the third one is longevity. Many of us, we want to live long, okay, and that's what we crave for. Even though we may not know, okay, when is the last day of life, but we can set goal to live long, right? We can get back to take care of our physical health, mental health, eat good food, exercise, take a rest, perhaps add on meditation, in your daily life, and that should help you to live longer. Okay, scientifically, have been proven that human being, we can live up to 100 years, and there are a lot of people who can live up to 120 years. Okay, the question is, do you want to live that long, and how long do you want to live? Okay, if this is something that meaningful for you to live long, then you can have more time to do whatever you want, whatever you love. Okay, stay with people you love, work on business that you like, maybe help contribute something back to the world a little bit longer before you die. So it's important to set goal to live long. Okay. So you can look deeper into yourself. Okay, where is your health at the moment? Okay, at this age, is there any symptom that you have, any disease that you have? Do you really take good care of your own health? Is that something you should be able to adjust, okay, your lifestyle, and so perhaps it can help you to live a little bit longer. And then the third one, okay, this is quite interesting, that the Buddha point to life after death. All of this is about goal at the human realm, set goal in this lifetime to have a good life. And Buddhism, point us further than that. There is something called life after death. So we can plan life, okay, to have a good life after death. Okay, so we're not talking about heaven and hell in this session, but according to the Buddha, there is life after death, that we can prepare for that. Okay, if we do good, we get good. If we do bad, we get bad. Okay, according to the law of karma. So you can, if you're interested, you can find time to study in this particular area. Is that it? Worldly goal, heavenly goal, life after death. And there is another thing called the ultimate goal. As you may know, the final goal or the ultimate goal of Buddhist people is called Nibbana, the place or the experience or somewhere over there, that when we have that experience, we will be arrive at the supreme happiness, where our mind is pure from all defilement, and that's where we don't have to come back and reborn again. The birth cycle, the cycle of suffering, or the cycle of dukkha will be ended in that particular experience that called Nibbana. Okay, so that are something that maybe is benefit you, maybe something that you can reflect upon it. Okay, well, fame, longevity, and heaven world. Most people are looking for four of these, but not many of them are able to achieve all of this. All right, let's get back to our topic today. This is the Monk's Life Project, right? And this is the last batch. As you may learn from Dong Pi, the story that I shared with you about the ordination, about the place where the monks stay, okay? And tonight we will zoom into something called the alms round, the activity that the monk, we have to follow the tradition by going alms round every morning. I like to start off with this video.
one of the essential duties of a monk. We should go for alms rounds. In the morning, do the usual morning chanting and meditation. And then I have to prepare myself to walk for Pindapat, for alms round, which takes half an hour from where I am to the village, because where I am is half an hour's walk from the village. The Pindapat, the alms round at the village, takes around half an hour, and that's obviously walking around the village. And then I walk back to Megut, so alms round. All in all, it's 1 hour and a half walk. Alms round is a contact between the monks and the lay people, and it's mutually beneficial in a way that the monk receives food as sustenance for the day, and the lay people receive blessings and also are able to start their day in a very good way. In terms of action, it's good for them to start the day in that way, because it provides them with a base to feel good about themselves, about what they're doing, offering to others, so that they can have sustenance. And then their day will be much better starting that way. And then day by day, this will affect their karma, their action, because their mind will be clear, because they know that they start their day every day in that way. So it's very useful for them to be connected with that ritual.
And that the one of the our monks member, Lumpi Mitchell, he actually entered the rain retreat by himself to at another location not far from here, and he did that last year. Lumpi Mitchell originally from New York, okay, USA, and he fell in love with monk's life. He fell in love with this simple life, and he fell in love with solitude. He liked to stay alone and practice meditation and practice simple life. Very simple. There's nothing fancy over there. There even no electricity, and that is the place where he liked the most. Okay, every morning he has to walk arms round. Took him 3 kilometers. Okay, back and forth is like 6 kilometers, and he probably eat one meal a day, and the rest of the day he just get back to his own meditation practice and study the Dhamma. And that's a simple life, and that's why many people come and ordain and seek for simplify their life and learn about not only to self-development, discipline, respect, patience, but also they want to learn more about mental developments or how to practice meditation and calm the mind down. And one of the meaning of the bhikkhu is defined as a person who see the danger of the samsara, okay, or the cycle of existence. And that is why many people in the past, they ordain because they want to stop this birth cycle. So they got themselves ordained and following the teaching of the Buddha. And another meaning of bhikkhu is the person or the people who live by alms. That means this life we live by the support of the lay people. Okay, we don't make a living, we don't work, we don't get pay, but we live by the support of the lay people. That is why one of the routine of the monks, after we wake up, we do the chanting, we meditate, and then we go alms round to the village. And the lay people will have a chance to practice the general deeds. They have a chance to make donation, make giving to the monk, to cultivate merit, to cultivate the habit of giving to others, to support others. And the monk need that food because he need to survive, because he don't cook himself, so he get the food and he come back. And as a monk, we are allowed to eat 2 meals a day. Okay, and some monks eat 1 meal a day. It's optional, but we have breakfast around 7 o'clock and lunch around 11 o'clock in the morning, and then after 12:30, then we're not allowed to eat anything after that, except water and some juice as well. And this is not just by putting these saffron robes on. Okay, so as a monk, we live by the support of others, and we live life, okay, celibacy life. We live life as following the teaching of the Buddha to purify ourselves, our body, our speech, and mind until these 3 elements, okay, are fully fulfilled, okay, according to the 3 training scheme, which is what? Precept, right? Precept or morality, and then second framework is called meditation, and then the last domain is called wisdom. So when 3 of these domains, okay, are fulfilled or fully mastered, then that person or that monk will achieve nibbana, or having the mind free from all defilement. And that's the general idea why someone become a monk. This is quite interesting. There's a lot of disease come from not eating correctly or properly. Okay, as you may know, NCDs or non-communicable disease, okay, they kill 41 million people each year. It's caused 70% of all death globally. Unbelievable. So if we kind of aware of what we eat or mindful of what we eat, then perhaps we can live a little bit longer, right? So I shared with you earlier on this session that there are 4 things that everyone looking for, right? We're looking for wealth, we're looking for fame, and we're looking for a hope for ourselves and people we love to live longer. Living longer, we have to do something about it. Okay, at least start from maybe eat correctly and understand what to eat, when to eat, and how to eat, right? As a monk, the Buddha pay attention to that very much. Okay, for those who want to have a good meditation, those monks need to know how to eat, what to eat, and when to eat. Eat correctly, eat properly. So there are 4 things that conducive for longevity, right? To live long, you need to eat good food, enough food. You need to have enough rest. You need to have regular exercise, maybe 30 minutes a day. And another thing is, I think we should meditate as well. Okay, because number 1, okay, disease at the moment globally, okay, is about having stress. A lot of people have stress and don't know how to get out of their own stress. Meditation can help. Okay, not just eat correctly, have enough rest and exercise, but the mind part also need to be we need to take care of the mind as well. Okay, meditation can be helpful for that in that area. And the purpose of eating, the Buddha mentioned clearly. This is something I think may be useful for the lay people as well. Every time before we eat, whether breakfast or lunch, we would do the chanting, and that chanting translates to this. This is what it means. Okay, we call yat tha pachayang pavattamanang tha tumattame vetang yat thitang pinda pato tatu papunchako. This is what we chant all the way until the end, and this is what it means. Wisely reflecting that I used or I consume this food not for fun, not to gain the energy and go play just like a children, not for pleasure, not for the taste, not entertaining my tongue, not for gaining weight or more muscle, not for beautify the body. This is clearly why we eat, but only for the maintenance and new nourishment of this body. Basically, make sure that the body have enough nutrition so the body can be strong and can last long for practice meditation, and keep it healthy for the helping this spiritual life, so we can have more time focus on spiritual development without worry too much about illness or disease. And I will reduce hunger without overeating so that I may continue to live blamelessly and at ease. This is important though. I don't know how you eat, so next time before you eat, maybe you can reflect on this wisdom. What exactly that you want to eat? There may be 5 or 10 dishes in front of you that you can choose. What exactly that you want to eat? Usually we go after something we like, the taste that we like, something sweet, something sour, something oily, something, processed food. We go after something we like. We don't actually reflect on that. We don't actually mindful enough to stop the mind going after the craving for the taste. Instead of doing that, if we are mindful enough, we will look back and reflect on this. Is this food healthy? Is this food okay or not okay? And then, after reflecting on that, then we can start taking the food, and then we eat the food, and then slowly eating, chewing, mindful eating, and then swallowing. And this is how monks eat. It's not just, I eat whatever I want. This one interesting. The Buddha actually mentioned in one sutra that he teaches the monk that bhikkhu means monk. I eat single session. Single session can mean several things. It can be that he eat 1 meal a day, or it can mean that he eat one session. One session means from breakfast to lunch. It can be 2 meals a day, and that's how the commentary explain what it means by single session. Anyway, by doing so, I am free from illness and affliction, and I enjoy lightness, strength, and comfortable abiding. By eating less, eating at the right amount, and that help us to free from illness. So come bhikkhu, the Buddha invite all the monks, eat at a single session. Either eat 1 meal a day or eat enough. You know your physical body, how much food you need throughout the day. So eat enough, eat correctly, eat properly. By doing so, you too will be free from illness and affliction, and you will enjoy lightness, strength, and comfortable abiding. There are many places in the Buddhist text that the Buddha teach the monk of how to eat properly. To me, this is quite amazing. Eating always as a part of ordination and training process. In order for someone to achieve meditation in an advanced level, and that monk not only know how to observe precept, not only know how to control his sense door of what he see, what he hear, what he smell, what he taste, what he touch, but that monk need to be able to understand about eating properly and eating correctly. Then he can move further to the advanced level of practice until he achieve until he achieve the certain level of concentration and go deeper on that, achieve the jhana, achieve a certain level of enlightenment. But eating is always there as a part of the training process for the new monk or for the monk who ordained for a certain period of time. And to me, I find it very useful and very fascinating that how the Buddha actually pay attention to both elements. Meditation is not just about, just sit, walking, breathing as a mind, but at the same time, in order for us to be able to meditate in a very long time, have a good meditation in a very long time, we need to pay attention closely to take good care of our physical body as well. Exercise, have enough rest, eat proper food, and then we can be free from this physical part. Then we can focus fully on the meditation part. Okay, so hope everyone see the picture. To wrap it up, if there is one thing in the whole world, okay, that need to be developed, and that develop and cultivate bring happiness to our life, and that thing is called the mind. That thing is called the mind. The Buddha says just one thing. I do not see a single thing that when it is developed and cultivate brings such happiness as the mind. So how many people actually know that the mind can be developed, and happiness is actually inside the mind? You can be rich, you can have high education, you can have good relationship, okay, you may have a lot of knowledge, but if you don't know how to meditate, that means you're missing a very important part in your life to find true happiness inside yourself. Please spend time, okay, reflecting on what we learned today about eating properly, about what to eat, when to eat, how to eat, about living long. Okay, it's good to live long, right? And we should live long as possible. Okay, why don't set goal to live more than 100? Why not, right? So we can have more time as a monk. We have more time to do more good thing for ourselves and others, and we have more time to practice meditation. So we should live long plus having good health. It's not that good to live very long but having a bad health or poor health. Okay, so make sure that everything need to be in balance. Okay, physically, mentally, okay, and spiritually. Okay, together. So with that, reflect on what we learned today. Okay, and most importantly, whoever you are, whatever you do, doesn't matter how busy you are. I believe you can find time just to give yourself 5 or 10 minutes a day to bring your mind back, to have the mind rest, to give the mind a chance to purify itself through your meditation practice. It may be difficult at the beginning because we not get used to it if you are new to meditation. But if you already know how to meditate, all you have to do is just stick with your routine and meditate on a daily basis until it become your habit. And once it become your habit, it's just like an autopilot. Okay, you will feel comfortable. Anytime, whenever you have time, you just want to bring the mind back. Close your eye and meditate. So until we meet again, hope everyone stay safe, stay happy and success in your life, whatever you are looking for, whatever your goal of life that you have. Okay, I wish everyone success and achieve everything that you are looking for. So see you again next Wednesday. Okay, 7 o'clock Thailand time. Please have a good night, please have a good day, and please enjoy your day. Anumotana Bun. Okay, rejoice in everyone's merit.